Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you see him falling? Can you hear him calling? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Have you ever...
Hey guys, welcome to Hose of Hope. I hope that you guys are having a great night and you're excited to learn a little bit more about kindness. Well, I'm out here hanging out with my friend Winnie, and did you know that Winnie is between 29 inches and maybe 30 inches tall? And that's measuring right here to her withers. That's not a very big horse. In fact, she's the shortest horse that we have here at Hose of Hope. But did you know that the world record of the shortest horse is 14 inches tall, which would be about this tall? That is crazy, right? 14 inches tall. Hey, Charlie. So, did you also know, and this is really crazy, that the tallest horse in the history is over 6 feet tall? In fact, almost 7 feet tall. So if you turn around real quick and look at the doorway, that horse at his withers would be taller than that doorway. He wouldn't be able to walk through that door because he's too tall. Almost 7 feet tall. That is a huge horse. And 14 inches, that's a tiny horse. Well, you know what? The reason why we're talking about that today is because in our story, there was a man that the Bible refers to as a wee little man. And because of his size, he had to go through some extreme things just in order to see Jesus. So let's take a look. Hey guys, I'm just out here hanging out in the tree. Just thought, maybe I could tell you a story from here. No, I'm just kidding. In fact, our story today involves a small man and a tree. Our story can be found in the book of Luke, chapter 19. Now, Luke is in the New Testament of the Bible, so once again, if you want to look this story up, you're going to look in the back half of your Bible. Well, the Bible tells us that Jesus was passing through one day, and there was a man named Zacchaeus. And Zacchaeus was the short man that we were talking about. We're not quite sure how tall he was, but the Bible refers to him as a small man. And Zacchaeus wasn't exactly the nicest man. In fact, he was a tax collector. And not only that, he was a tax collector who took more money than he needed to from other people. He was kind of mean and rude. And the Bible tells us he was very, very rich because of how he took advantage of other people. Not cool, right? Well, when Jesus came through, Zacchaeus really wanted to see him. So Zacchaeus tried to see him, but he couldn't because the crowd was too much and he was too short. So Zacchaeus ran ahead, climbed a tree kind of like I did, and he waited for Jesus to pass by. And as Jesus passed by, he looked up to Zacchaeus and he said, "Zacchaeus, come down, because I'm going to your house today." Crazy, right? Here's this mean man who's been taking all kinds of people's money, and Jesus wants to spend the day with him. He wants to be a guest in his house. That's interesting. Jesus showed kindness to Zacchaeus, even though Zacchaeus was mean. Wow. I think it's kind of easy, or it's easier for us to show kindness to people when they're nice to us. But what about when people are mean to us? We can learn a lot from Jesus and how he treated Zacchaeus, even though Zacchaeus was not nice. So I want you to take a couple minutes and talk to your wrangler. I want you to talk about, have you ever had a hard time showing kindness to somebody because they were mean to you? Why don't you take a couple minutes and talk to your wrangler about that? Guys, you know, it is tough for us to show kindness to people when they're mean to us. But our Bible story, we can learn a lot from that. In fact, because Jesus showed kindness to Zacchaeus, Zacchaeus changed his life. Once Jesus pointed out to Zacchaeus that he was coming to his house, Zacchaeus instantly changed his life. You know what he told him? He said, I will give half of what I owe, or what I own, to all the poor. Half of his possessions he was going to give to the poor. And then he said, if I've ever wronged somebody, if I've ever taken too much money from people for their taxes, I'm going to give them back 4 times the amount I took from them. Wow! 4 times what he took from them. And so because Jesus showed kindness to Zacchaeus, he showed him he was valuable by how he treated him, Zacchaeus' life was changed, and he began to show kindness to other people. Wow! That's pretty cool. Now I want you to take a couple minutes and talk to your Wrangler. I want you to talk to your Wrangler about a time that maybe you weren't kind to somebody, but they showed kindness to you. Take a couple minutes and talk about that. Alright guys, Wranglers, if you want to go ahead and pull out the money that I gave you, and I would like for you to give that to your student. You see guys, in our story today, it was about a tax collector, a man who was taking money from other people. But then because of kindness that was shown to him by Jesus, he gave so much of his money away to the poor, and he made things right with people he had done wrong to. So I want this money, this eraser, to be a reminder to you. Put it out someplace where you're going to see it, or maybe carry it in your pocket so when you put your hand in your pocket you can feel it, and it reminds you to show kindness to other people, even when other people are being mean. Remember to show people that they are valuable by how you treat them, no matter how they treat you. That can be tough, I know, but I want you to be working tonight and talking to your Wranglers and figuring out ways that we can be kind to people even when they're mean to us. Because that's our bottom line. I can be kind to others even when they're mean to me. So I hope you guys are up for a big challenge. I hope you guys are ready to work hard on showing kindness to other people. And we are so excited to have you guys, and we're so excited about the kindness deposits that you keep making, and we can't wait to hear more stories about how kindness is filling this area and our piggy bank is getting full with deposits. All right, guys. Well, I got to try and figure out how to get down out of this tree, and I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you see him falling? Can you hear him calling?